Hey! The champ is dead. Oh yeah.
Hey,
The champ is dead. It's T-Wize.
Hey.
It's the champ. And easy.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. It's Hollywood. We're in the motherfucking building.
You know it.
You know it. My nigga my nigga Hallelujah Jones is somewhere. I don't know where that nigga is, but we hate that nigga. We hate that nigga, but we gotta shout that nigga out, man. Cause Hallelujah Jones, he said last week he got some new hate shit for us, and Holla about to start hollering some hate on Mondays, man. Everybody hate Mondays, so y'all about to get a hater on Mondays. I don't know where that nigga's at, but he's late, so fuck that nigga. Cause we here with the champ. We here with the champ. Shout out to the champ, man. We missed you last week. You pussy for not being here. But since you wasn't here last week, man, we got an announcement.
Get me started already.
That's a fact, man. We about to start it right now. We about to start it right now, man. So if you don't know,
to be calm.
Nah, man, fuck all that.
Be calm.
Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. We about to promo this shit right now. Last time y'all heard the champ, we've been telling y'all that Hollywood versus the champ is about to go down. And now, For Honor 2 is going down. I'm going to smoke your dumb ass, bro.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I'm going to smoke you, bro.
Hey, T.
You better look me in my eye when you talk to me. Don't be fucking slapping your hands on stupid.
How you doing, T?
How you doing? His hands on stupid.
Hey, T.
Bring some clean New Balances too, nigga.
You ever seen a dead body talk? Cause that's what's going on right now. What's going on right now?
I can't.
Fuck is he
I'm
talking
gonna
about,
smoke
man?
your headband, nigga. And you got going on right now.
I don't, nigga. This nigga battled 94 people in Coliseum and still not the champ. But you a self-proclaimed champion. You don't be winning in rap, nigga. You don't win. You're not a champion in rap, and we gonna talk about it.
I be winning. In my mind, I be winning.
You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser, nigga. That's why you always start your shit. That's why you start this shit. These niggas got you losing because you're a fucking loser, nigga. That's why you start your rounds like that. That's why you start your rounds like that. You fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. And we gonna talk about it For Honor.
I'm king debatable. So that means I be winning. I don't be losing. I be winning.
Niggas retarded. Yo, man, the champ is here, man. Hollywood in the motherfucking morning, man. Yo, this week was an interesting week. 420 passed, and we got an album. We got an album that dropped for hip hop this weekend. T-Wize, are we going to talk about this album? Whose album dropped first off? You got to let everybody know whose album dropped.
J. Cole's.
KOD. KOD.
Mm-hmm.
Kids on drugs. What is it? Kill all demons. Kill our demons. It was one more meaning for it. I think it was like something overdose. I'm not sure. But how did you love the album?
I loved the album. I saw a lot of mixed reviews on the album.
A lot, man. Thank you, Sleaze. I think I've overdosed.
Before I go into what I liked, I want to know, how did you guys feel about it?
Okay.
I'm gonna sound like the hater, so I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna wait till Dizzy go. I'm gonna sound like the hater.
Oh my god.
Okay. With J. Cole's album, I liked some things about it. I didn't like everything about it. I'm gonna be honest. The things I did like about it though were really strong. Like his topics that he chose to speak on, even though it's not the first time I've ever heard them being spoke on, and from him, it was just a good time. It's like he dropped his album at a great time. You know, like it's about to be hot outside. You know, it gave me that old 2000s feel. Like it's about to get hot. You're about to listen to good music and shit like that. It was one of those type of albums, you know, like.
my
I don't
God.
know. I wasn't a fan of everything of the album. Though. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like that the first 6 songs was he had like trap beats but rapping with a message, but he was sounding like Kendrick on one song and then he would sound like himself, and I didn't like that. Like I listened to J. Cole. Like I wanted a different type of album from J. Cole. Like maybe that's
Can
just
I
my expectations from him.
can I cut
Go
it? Can
ahead.
I cut in and elaborate on what you're
Yeah, go
really
ahead.
trying to say? What he's
Go
really
ahead.
trying to say, T, is that his production sucks. That's what he's trying to say.
It's
I don't
also
know
Instead,
about the production. I don't know if it
it
was the
sucks.
production, to be honest.
It
You think
sucks.
so? I
Yes.
don't know if it was the production.
Yo,
It was just certain
he
things. It was just like
he can he can rap. Like he can rap. Like
yeah.
nobody takes that away from him. Like he's fire. His lyricism is grade A, like A plus. But
Mm-hmm.
production, it's the same shit. Like every time. Every album sound fucking depressing. Why is that? Why does every album sound depressing? You never happy, my nigga. Never. You never happy. Why? Why is this?
Nigga did.
Nigga is
This
never in a
nigga,
good mood.
yo, I swear
Never
this
happy,
nigga
my
wants to be
nigga.
a guidance counselor so bad. First,
But
Brooklyn
Yo,
niggas don't
is
smile.
it is
No,
it
no,
is
fuck that. No, we gonna talk about it. First, Brooklyn niggas don't smile. Now
y'all
this
don't.
nigga wants this nigga to be happy. Now everybody got to be happy.
His production, nothing is upbeat. Everything is fucking depressing. And then all the songs that's commercial, right? It got something to do with the same chick he had a fucking crush on goddamn 10, 20 years ago and shit that nobody
That's
cares
fire,
about.
bro. He's mad. Now
I don't
I
care
don't got no
about her.
problem with that. He's
I
fine.
don't care
He's
about her.
married, bro. He's married. He could talk about the same girl. I don't got no problem with that. It was
We
just
don't
it
even
was
know
just
if it's
like
the same. We don't even know if he talking about his wife. We don't even know if he talking about his wife. We
it
don't
don't
really
matter,
know.
bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. He's referencing it to the same female, which we all know, we all get. It was just something about his album. It just wasn't like
It was like,
all right.
I
Well,
just
I really
go
want to.
ahead, go ahead, T.
For
Go ahead.
me, I completely oppose all of you. Just putting that out there. Um,
ah!
completely oppose all of you.
Right.
And the beating of this album has barely to do about like yes, he has one song like kind of towards his wife, but everything
Oh,
else is about what's happening in the climate of rap right now. He's
Mm-hmm.
issuing a warning. He's
Mm-hmm.
issuing a warning right now. This is why it's not such a crazy upbeat tone, because the situation they're in isn't upbeat. It's not. Um he purposely uses some trap beats just to show that he could do this if he
That's
wanted
what I
to.
don't like. I'm sorry.
The and
Go
that's
ahead.
and, But that's okay because he also addresses that as well. Y'all
Yeah,
gonna tell me to put some features on and do this? Well, fuck y'all. Then I'm not gonna do what you want because you want me to. He
Mm-hmm.
literally says that in one of the lyrics. Oh yeah, I bet
Mm-hmm.
you want some features. And you want yeah? Well, fuck you. Get off my dick. He tells you that because he knows that's what he's gonna hear. But he's not going to change himself because some of y'all just want to dance. And he
Nah,
also
but I don't even think that's the problem with his album though. Like it has nothing to do with dancing or having
really
features. Nah,
production.
because
Production.
I
I
didn't
want to
have
hear you
I
sound more
didn't have
happier.
that's Ab. He wants to be a guidance counselor. He wants everybody to be happy, kumbaya. That's him. Fuck him. Fuck that happy shit. I'm cool with
Okay.
that. I'm
Okay.
cool with
So
the. It was just like, all right. I listen. One of my favorite albums from J Cole is Born Sinner. You feel me? And
mm-hmm.
and J. Cole is very different from every other rapper that's out in mainstream now. He talks about relatable, everyday,
Mm-hmm.
common man shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, he gave an album issuing a warning, but I feel like when you're a guy who's positioned yourself to be an outsider, like J. Cole is an outsider in the culture, even though he raps, he's
He is.
accepted, but he's
Mm-hmm.
looked at as an outsider. He doesn't feature with
Mm-hmm.
anybody. He does his own thing. He's coming from a different point of view of like, all right, nigga, you an outsider, so I don't give a fuck as an outsider you giving me a message of what's wrong with music, nigga. You outside. And you personally don't give a fuck. You don't
But
really care. You just gonna do your own thing. That's why I'm just saying how
oh no,
I got
I hear
what
what
I
you're
got from the
saying.
album.
But I don't believe that's how he feels. Because when when he put out the album For Your Eyes Only, after that he took a break, right?
Right.
And he started being, if you notice, his videos was him around the people, like
Mm-hmm.
people that look like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he took a tour. He's starting to see the people, like what it looks like for the consumers of this product. At first, he said I wasn't gonna say shit at first because I like watching a black dude get paid. You know what he says? What is not my business to say nothing. I was gonna keep it to myself until you started seeing the effects of what the consumers, what these children are looking like from consuming this music. That's why he said he couldn't just keep his mouth shut. He says it in which song? I think he addresses it a bit in
What
KOT.
in 1985 when he's talking about
Yeah,
Little
and he
Pump?
addresses it in 1985 when he talks about, yeah, the white kids want you to say this because a part of them want to be black, and it
Right.
makes them, it reinforces that stigma of we just don't give a fuck.
Right.
And these kids are thinking, all right, when they're dealing with anxiety and depression, I'm gonna do what my best rapper does. He says, drink it away, and he was like, I was gonna keep my mouth shut because I understand from being young and being in the game and being around, I love seeing all these black people getting money. But I'm starting to see what it's doing to the youth and the kids, the other side. And so I'm issuing a warning because all things come back in fold. Someone's gonna have to pay the price for this. And that's, he also says and he's also issuing a warning to the artists, because right now you don't just get, but you're sitting here and you're chasing
No,
trends. He says, I'm looking for the next trend that's about to happen, but and he doesn't expand on that.
can I just get some oatmeal? Yep, yep, with sugar in it. So,
I don't know.
yep,
I don't know. It's just something about, like, when like
yep.
Jay Z drops 444, right? And
Thank you.
it's a mature album. It comes out years later. You don't hear Jay Z talk about his family, but at that same time, Jay Z is giving you a message of, like, be make sure you're aware of your financial freedoms and how you should really be obtaining money in this industry or whatever. J. Cole had the same ideas of whatever, but it's something about when a person is labeled an outsider, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're labeled an outsider, it's kind of hard to to give a message to the insiders, because you're outside and you're saying, well, I'm outside because I see you guys are fucking up inside. He wasn't that type of artist when he was in the loop. You feel me? Like, he's always been the outside guy. Like, so it's kind of hard for his message to cross brand. He's let me give you an example.
But who
Ti.
labeled him an outsider?
You don't think J. Cole is labeled as an outsider?
No, but I didn't say he's not. But I said who labeled him that way.
I would say most of rap community consumers that didn't allow him to become mainstream. He's not a mainstream artist.
But
He's an independent artist.
Yes, and I agree with you. But do you
He's an
feel like
independent
he
artist.
wanted
I
to
don't
be
think he's
labeled?
mainstream. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Do you believe he wanted to be labeled an outsider?
He's definitely mainstream though. He's definitely
I
mainstream.
don't think I don't think J. Cole is a mainstream artist. That's just
What?
me personally.
You
I
don't
could
think?
now.
How? How you
Well,
not
well.
mainstream?
I mean, all right. I'm saying that wrong because he is a mainstream artist. He's on the radio, media. He's covered by all that. He's not considered like um he's not like Drake or I don't even want to use Drake. I want to use Ti because I was gonna say before. Like, Ti is a guy. You see him. He does trap music, and then you see him doing like family shows. You feel me? When Ti is doing trap music and then does a family show, and then in his next album you hear like Paper Trails. It's like, yo, when I was doing that type of lifestyle, it was fucked up. I don't want to do it no more. It's fucking up my kids. You see on TV, I got kids. Like, that's something from an insider talking to the insiders, and
Thank you.
J. Cole don't represent that. That's what I wanted. That's what I really want to say. J. Cole don't represent that. J. Cole came in as an outsider. He was the guy. He was just, yo, he can rap. But people wasn't trying to like dig into J. Cole. Like, I'm not gonna be sit here and be phony and fake and be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, that nigga was top 5. He wasn't. He was a good rapper. He came out with some good albums. He had great substance, but that was it.
He said he
Am I wrong?
top 5.
And this is what I want to
J.
say.
J. Cole is top 5 to you? Seriously?
What we talking? Top 5 all around?
All around. J. Cole. Does J. Cole really go in those discussions? Like, I go to barbershops, bro. J. Cole is not in them discussions. He's not in those discussions.
If we was talking top
lyricism,
5,
yes. Rapping, yes. But the whole
top
package,
5
no.
lyrically right now,
No,
definitely.
He's not. He's not.
If we was talking top 5 lyrically, yes.
Yeah, of course. You know, like, but you need more than that. You need more than that, and especially when you have that message. You feel me?
If we was talking top 5 all around the board, no.
Because but that's not a fair thing to say because there's so many different kind of music. There's so many like that's what my for who
we talking about rap. We talking about rap.
Okay,
yeah, but
who? Do you know that white people are one of the biggest consumers of rap?
I'm not even breaking it down from race. I'm not even breaking it down from race.
No, hold on. When I say top 5 and I say for who, it's an important thing to say that. For who? Top 5 to who? People in the battle rap community or like people who are like,
you know what's crazy? You asking me top 5 for who? It doesn't matter for who. It doesn't matter for who. J. Cole doesn't come. J. Cole is not a. Yes, I know so. Yes.
A country singer to a rap artist and
no. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is J. Cole is not automatically the first 5 rappers you think of when you say top 5 rappers. It don't. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do to get J. Cole on that list. You would have to start marginalizing that list to be really specific on what you like with music to add J. Cole. You're not naming J. Cole top 5 rappers right now. I don't care. What is album? Right now you're not naming J. Cole top 5 rappers right now. No, you're not. You're not.
I might name him top 5. I might name him top 5.
No, you're
right
not.
Now.
So I'm like, okay.
Right
no,
now.
You're not, bro. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Right now.
What credentials would you say he got to? You say he's top 5 right now.
Well, who's your top 5 then? I gotta hear who's your top 5.
No, you worried about other top 5s. Is J. Cole really the first name that's popping up in your top 5? You telling me right now you're not gonna name 5 other people?
No, first name that pops up is Kendrick. First name.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's go.
Far behind,
Kendrick.
J. Cole hits it for me. That's what I'm like.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I disagree.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so to say top 5, like Kendrick. If I say Kendrick, like J. Cole has to be like in the.
Yeah,
he's
J.
in
Cole
the same breath.
Why do you say that? Why do you say J. Cole has to be because of Kendrick? Because they have similar content? Or is that why? Because Kendrick is a mainstream star. Kendrick does things that you want J. Cole to do.
That's true. That is
true.
over.
His force is over. He does what you want him to do. But see, the thing is, again, J. Cole, you're just putting there for rapping.
No. There's a whole other reason J. Cole is in my top 5. Okay, hold on.
So
you ask me.
Go ahead, tell me.
Kendrick is my top 5. He's my number 1, Kendrick Lamar. The reason why if I say Kendrick Lamar is my top 5, J. Cole doesn't fall far afterwards, is because for the things that Kendrick does, but doesn't, like the things that Kendrick doesn't do for me, I feel like J. Cole does very well. Especially when it comes to the message and bringing that message across. I feel J. Cole does really well in humanizing things. So for me,
but don't you have to be into? You have to be into that message and into that music to get that message, right? Don't you have to listen to it?
Important to me. The message for me, for music, message comes first. Everything else comes after. Everything else just makes.
I disagree with you. I disagree with that completely.
People, that's okay, because for some people, it's the music and the sound that comes first, and if the message comes with it, that's fine, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
True.
There's nothing wrong with either way of feeling. The way you feel about music is the way you feel about music. But that's how music feels to me. And I know a lot of people feel that way as well. Just like a lot of people feel the way you feel, Dizzy. But a lot of people feel the way I feel. The message is more important to me. Everything else that calculates it and moves it along is even better for me.
I'm gonna keep it real though. Like when we talk, if I put K-Dot number 1 though, I'm not saying J. Cole is like a number 2. Like I would probably have him 5.
Follow too far behind. That's all I was saying.
Nah, he's probably like 5. He's probably 5.
But that's not too far behind all the rappers that exist. I'm just saying.
But it's people above him that probably shouldn't be above him, but they're above him.
Like who? Like who would you say? Who you feel is above him that you know for a fact is in that normal conversation? Because if it's top 5, people have the same people. Like, do you feel Drake is over J. Cole?
Yes. Is
Kendrick Lamar?
That's not even up for debate. It's not even up for debate.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's my number 1.
Okay.
Meek is over J. Cole. Meek is over J. Cole.
Meek Mills.
Meek is over J. Cole.
Why is he not? Okay, why is Meek to you and why is Meek not for you?
I want to hear what you got. You want me to go first?
Okay. Yeah. Because you said it first.
All right. So one, not only does Meek have a message,
we just gonna.
I know because I'm about to sound crazy biased right now. I know I'm about to sound biased, and I don't care.
Okay.
So look, one, Meek has a message in a lot of his songs that are not commercial. That's one.
Yes,
even if some of the messages are relatively the same, one thing you can't knock is the fact that his message is for anybody that's from the hood that's trying to make it, period. And then not only that, he also got club bangers, bangers that rock the club every single time. So for me, it's just like he knocks all around the board. He can give you trap music. He can give you songs about chicks. He can give you a message. He can give you club shit. Like all around and his following is crazy, like ridiculous. Okay. Like they had the mayor, the freaking New England Patriots owner, and the Sixers owner come visit you in prison, bro. This nigga look like the new Pac, bro. Like,
that's big. That's big. I think Meek is bigger than. I think he is
super big, bro.
Better than J. Cole. But that's just me personally. I would say Big Sean would be the other person that would be over him. But go ahead, T. Finish. Why do you feel he's not?
He doesn't relate to me. And hear me out when I say this, because when I say me, a lot of people are like me too in this situation. I've never been to jail, right? Mm-hmm. The closest I've been to jail was like juvie when I was a kid, when I was fucking up in life. Closest. But I've never been to jail. Okay? Secondly, I am a college student. I have like a 3.6 average, right? I excel in finance and business marketing and entrepreneur activities and all that good stuff.
Right.
You know, I've had fucked up situations and fucked up shit happen to me in my life, in my teens, which a lot of Black African American women cannot escape. You know, but I'm still thriving on my way on out. So things that Meek Mill is saying, it's cool to listen to in a party. Yeah, I like to get hype. I like to dance. But my life, he doesn't appeal to me. J. Cole, as somebody who I study economics and African American change in economics, I right now am trying to figure out how to get a line between African Americans and like Africa and African Americans, and how we can end up having an exchange rate with money, so we can bounce money back and forth between us, so we can create a new Black Wall Street. Like that's the shit I'm worried about. So things like what Meek is talking about is so low in the bigger picture to me that that's dumb.
Now that kind of sounds like you just don't listen to Meek, because you know what? Meek talks about what you.
No, it's not. I'm not saying this is why not. You asked for me.
I'm saying I understand. I understand what you're saying, but what you're saying to you, he doesn't register, or you don't relate to it. But the things that you say.
was crazy.
Nah, the
Yeah.
Fed shut us down, bruh.
That was
I
crazy.
don't know what that was about, man. That was crazy, man. That was wild.
That was super
I was
crazy.
talking too much truth out here. About to die. Look,
Yo, I
you
listen to J. Cole,
you
man. I
guys are
listen to
right.
J. Cole, man. I do listen to J. Cole, but look, man, y'all, I just feel like certain people give J. Cole like super praise when I feel like J. Cole he's high on the list, but he don't register to everybody, man. He don't and I you know what's so crazy is I understand why T Wise fucks with J. Cole a lot more than Meek, and I know why I fuck with Meek a lot more than J. Cole is because of what you said, what you relate to, or whatever.
I honestly don't understand that. Like, I don't,
What you
because
mean? As far as what you relate to, as far as with music, because music is a
no,
self expression, you
because
know.
because she said that Meek touches stuff on a like basically on a lower scale,
Right,
but
right.
the
Which
things that
I
he
disagree with
do,
that.
the things he do outside of like rap, like it's not. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like that I don't get, because he do a lot for the hood. He do a lot for the black community. Period. So that's kind of like shocking.
I guess that's him as a person. Again, I've never to know someone as a person. I have to first like really get familiar with their rap for me to want to know them as a person. So
Right.
again, I'm talking from a perspective of his music never caught me in a way where I wanted to know more about him. So he just stayed as who he was. Nothing against him. It's just that's just the way it played out.
You know what's so crazy? Meek has that personality because I've seen or heard people say that about him a lot, and then they watch interviews with him, and then they hear him talk, and they hear like how genuine he cares about his community and shit like that, and then they're just like, oh, you know what? I didn't think he was that type of person, because you get a misconception of him from how he's presented in the media or whatever. So I get that. I get that. And at the same time of being misrepresented in the media, y'all don't feel J. Cole is under that same category? Like,
Yeah,
why
he
is
gets
J. Cole not a bigger artist? Like, is that
Uh-huh.
not because of how he's depicted in the media?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that not why he's not considered top 5 because of how he's depicted in the media?
But again,
I'm not even
that's
saying
why
that
I
to be
said
disrespectful to him. You feel me?
no,
Like,
you're right.
I'm just being honest.
You're absolutely right, and that's what I'm saying. But do you think that J. Cole wanted to be depicted that way? That's all I was saying. Do you think?
No. I don't think anyone who does music wants to be depict. Who I don't think they want to be seen as something that they're not pushing out there as their message. You feel me? Like the only guy I feel who wants to be totally fake right now is the 6ix9ine guy. Like, that nigga don't know what he want to be. He don't know if he want to be
At
tough,
all.
he want to be a troll, which is
I ain't gonna
cool.
hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you though. His music actually alright though.
It is. That shit bump. That shit bump. But this shit bump.
When he
But
yells that
he
loud,
not giving that nigga's not giving you no substance and no music. He's not giving
No,
you no substance.
no substance. But like,
anger.
yo, straight anger though. Like, yo,
I
Yeah,
want to
that
break
nigga not giving you no substance. He not giving you no substance, and J. Cole give you substance. You feel me? But
yo, that nigga be having me die.
I
What the
wonder. I
tequila? What the tequila?
I wanna ask y'all a question, and this was for today. It was like, because we're talking about J. Cole and we talking about rap, like, where do y'all feel hip hop is going? Because we got arguably one of the best lyricists who just dropped the album this weekend, is getting a lot of mixed reviews. But then we had an artist 2 weeks ago, Cardi B. She had a bunch of ghostwriters. She's fucking dominating the charts. She ain't write a lick of what none of them rhymes. She's dominating the charts, and we're looking at a person who he wrote. I know he wrote his rhymes. That's one thing I know he did. He wrote them rhymes. He probably made them beats. He probably didn't call Jay-Z for 4 months or whatever. Didn't shave. He did his thing. You feel me?
Y'all want the truth about where hip hop is going?
Yeah, I want to know where y'all feel hip hop is going, because we got.
I'll say my opinion as the app goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going in a big ass circle. That's the truth. It's going in a big ass circle. The same shit that we talking about now, they was talking about in the early 90s. Like, and then they had somebody, then there's gonna be somebody that's gonna come out that's gonna talk straight all gangster shit all over again. It's gonna be a whole bunch of people with messages right now, and then it's gonna be somebody that's gonna go straight gangster and shit like that. And then it's gonna be all over again. It's a big ass circle. Like back in the day, they had bum ass niggas that was trash too. They had
That's a
niggas that
fact.
was
They did.
dressing weird and was being
Yeah,
trash.
all
Like,
that lean with it, rock with it music when that whole
yeah, like that.
generation came around.
Yeah, they had trash. They had trash back then, and it's gonna be a big ass circle all over again.
Yo,
That's all.
everybody in Master P family is trash. Everybody. I'm talking C Murder. I'm talking Little Romeo. I'm talking Silk the Shaka.
Nah,
I'm talking
Silk the
about their
Shocker the goat,
daughter.
my nigga.
Facts.
Every single living person in Master P family is trash. I don't care if it comes to rap.
Them niggas rap
Every
without the
person in his family.
beat to it after. I swear to God. Every time they
I
did a
dare
song,
person name a nice
they would
person in
rap the
Master
shit
P
a cappella
family.
and then put the beat to it.
Niggas
Man,
cannot name not one nice person in Master P family.
I mean, Romeo did a good show.
Trash. Niggas trash. Trash. Every Master P living member, I don't care if the nigga grandmother rap, they trash. I don't care. Master P family trash. They just made a lot of money. I don't know how they made money. They were selling ice cream and dope in the trucks and the pay. That shit crazy how No Limit made so much money. Cause them niggas is all trash. All trash. That's
Good
crazy.
businessmen. Good business.
I mean,
That
if you
shit
if you
crazy.
want to be real, and I know, I hope there ain't nobody from Louisiana or in the Midwest or Mid South, down south listening. But truthfully, as far as them being compared to the East Coast, as far as lyricism and stuff like that, they really just don't match up. Like that's
At
just
all.
real. They don't match up. Like,
Okay, but
But they
only a
support. They
few.
support a
It's
lot
a
better
few.
though. That's why they dominate.
It's a few, but it's a few of them that do. But overall, they don't match up. Lyrically wise, they don't match up with East Coast. I don't. It's not many. It's not many coasts that match up lyrically with East Coast. This is real.
Well, I don't have any comments on that. But
Yeah, those are facts. We can't even argue that.
But what I will say is like how I feel the way hip hop is going. Product, all mainstream. If especially for hip hop, the reason why it's getting more obnoxious and more it's selling. It's selling. It's at least before we had a mix of like songs and raps that actually made you feel a way because the business lane to make that much money off of black people wasn't wasn't appealing. Everybody broke.
Yeah.
So what are you really trying to sell? Like what kind of lifestyle are you trying to sell? Now a lot of black people are like if they're not dirt poor, there's a lot of middle class black people. There's a lot of middle class black children. And you're feeding them a lifestyle buy. And the more rap is evolving, the more it's throwing all this ridiculous shit because they're trying to appeal to younger people to buy. And not just with the actual items, but also drugs. Who do you think makes money off of these drugs? They're all they're all prescription drugs, if you noticed.
Right.
Who do you think is making money off of this?
But that was
money off of
that was
you guys.
that was the same thing that was going on back in the 90s though when niggas was promoting selling crack. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
All
knows.
this buy stuff happened once that hit. Before like the big drugs started to hit down, rap music wasn't this buy. It was telling stories about the things that happened to them and their stories. But once crack hit, the content of rap changed.
No, the old generation used to glorify the drug dealer. Now it's the drug user. That's the difference.
Yeah, now it's the user because they want you to buy. And that's
I-
what J. Cole is trying to point out as well. That's why the kids, when he in the album, he opens up his jacket and the kids are doing lean and
Yeah.
sniffing coke, and there's the bodies are disintegrating in him because he's noticing it. All this shit, this music shit, they're letting you guys. You remember back on the radio
Real,
station, you couldn't say all this shit and they not beep
real,
you to heaven hell.
hey
Word.
yo,
Now they're just letting that shit rock.
real shit though. Like this opioid epidemic is not being treated the way the crack epidemic was.
Nah,
That's just
I said that shit.
There is
I think that's our next
co-signing.
topic too. Like we're going to talk about substance abuse with what you're talking about because that's interesting. You said that we're being programmed to lie, and it is a bunch of drugs and shit, and then it's a drug epidemic going on in this country. Like
And
niggas
yo,
is
what
dying
kind
from
of
drugs every
drugs?
day.
You have to
I
think
don't know
about
how
it.
that.
What kind of drugs? They're
I
all
don't know how
listen,
that shit is in New York.
they're all over the counter drugs. To make lean,
Yeah.
you have to get this fucking kind of cough syrup to do that shit. They're all over the counter drugs. Zans, over the counter drugs. The money's not even going back into your community. At least when you used to sell crack, you know that your money was going to the dude next door to you. These
But
drugs, that
but
money's going.
but you
Where do you think it's
but,
going?
but you gotta remember something though. What happens is that they like all right. Somebody uses perks and or you know what I mean, and then once they use the perks and they run out of the script, then they gotta chase the high. Once they chase the high, they already gonna go to dope, and then that's where it go back to the community as far as for the drug dealers.
Yeah, but
Like
they're not gonna give up the old ones either, though. Like that's the thing. They never just stop one and go to. Like, they're gonna keep the food is the over the counter. Like they're still making their money. They're still making their
true,
product,
true,
and they're
true.
trying to make it more acceptable to make kids feel like it's okay. Like you couldn't be a crackhead and be openly a crackhead. You used to have to be a crackhead in private. Now it's becoming like normalized. It's
Oh, it's definitely
normal now.
normalized. I don't know how it is in New York. I know down here we got a specific hood that shit is zombie land. Like for real. Like straight Walking Dead. Like that shit look crazy
It's
out there.
crazy.
You go
You
down
wanna
there,
you
it's
wanna
like
come
they got
to you wanna come to Brownsville, bro? I'll invite you, bro. Like we can go to Brownsville, East
nah,
New York.
bro.
I mean,
I've
New
never
York. New York got
listen.
places like this too, bro. It's
No, I'm
it,
listen. You
it's
ever
like that, bro. I'm
yo
telling you.
now look.
I'm
You know the
telling you.
why.
You saying
I know
zombie
you.
land? I'm
Now
telling
look.
you, bro.
Nah, you know the Wire, right? Remember the Wire when the Wire was out, and you remember how they had that one block where everybody did whatever and they ain't
Yeah,
care.
Mm-hmm.
That
yeah.
is exactly how every single block look. That shit
Yeah,
is crazy.
y'all not
Cop,
gonna feel it. Y'all not gonna feel like the issue with this music and shit until your kids, like you walking down the street and you see somebody who's like 15, 14 dripping out of a cup, which like is
what?
normal, like
I
just
done seen
normal.
a
Like I
kid
mean, like every
14,
day you
15
just
shoot
walking
up
by,
dope.
but
I
like
seen a
Yeah.
kid 14,
I'm
15
talking
shoot up
about
dope outside.
normal. Like a group of school kids just walking by. It's a regular day, and it's just regular. They're not even trying to hide it. Like it's just
And
Yeah,
that's
but I
regular.
mean,
yo,
in
that
the
goes
hood,
on
that's
right
kind of
now.
regular though. Because even when I was in high school and shit, all the kids in school used to bring liquor to school and shit, and they was
Yo,
15 and 16 years old. Like that shit
listen,
Lean
that's
is
been
I,
not
going on through
regular
all.
in my. I walk the world a lot, and I never just seen
No,
somebody with
I'm
a
saying
bottle
that
of
people
lean just
that
jumping.
drug use and shit has been regular. It's just not glorified like how it is now, but it's been
But that's what
going
I'm
on
saying. What
forever.
happens where like it becomes super regular, like you just going
Yeah,
to the
it's
bar,
popular. That's the difference
bro,
now. Now it's popular to do that shit.
see,
and that's what I'm saying.
that shit is super normal right now. Super normal.
And
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
they
it's
out
Yo,
here like
Sleaze. I see Sleaze just said something crazy, and you talk about drugs, and he said J Cole bodied this generation. Yo, Sleaze. If
what?
J. Cole bodied this generation with his album, what do y'all feel his impact with this album is going to be? Because I don't think this album is going to have a great impact. Am I wrong for saying that?
you're not wrong. Yeah, but I just don't agree with you.
Yo, Sleaze, can you pick up, bro? Yo, Sleaze. Yo, can we get Sleaze and Hallelujah Jones to pick up? Because
That would
we
be nuts.
we we got to go into this. We got to go into holler and hate on a Monday. And Sleaze is talking crazy. So
I
So
agree with
you've been
Sleaze
what
though.
you've been
Just so
listening
you
to the
guys
show.
know, I completely
You
agree
you
with you.
you you feel he son this generation too? Holla, did you listen to
Absolutely.
J. Cole album?
For one, let me start off by saying I don't even like J. Cole, honestly.
I already saw that coming.
Fuck
I
this
didn't
shit,
I
man.
didn't
Fuck
even
J.
really
Cole,
pay
right?
attention to this, but I seen I seen the video that he did, the little funny video, the little shit he rapping. I heard the song,
Oh,
but J.
ATM, that's
Cole,
fire.
y'all don't understand the bigger picture of J. Cole. Y'all really in tune with the music. I respect it, but J. Cole don't know who he want to be since he came in the game.
Thank you. Wow. Yo, why am I the only one who felt that way?
Since he
Yo,
came in
since
the game,
December from now, this nigga's a
first
different
came in,
person,
he
bro.
tried to be Drake. When he first came in, he tried to be Drake. That didn't work. Then he tried to really rap, tried to be Nas/Kendrick. That didn't work. Then he went some whole rogue shit, think he Bob Marley on some spiritual. What he want to be. So then he tried to recreate Jay-Z 444. He tried to do it the way how Jay-Z should have did it. Yeah, you talking to the kids, but you got to make it kid-friendly as far as production and beats and flows and shit like that. Jay-Z didn't do it. He didn't do that. He did it like a 40-year-old man would. He tried to 444 it on some teenager shit. I don't like J. Cole. I don't like that. If you're gonna be like that, you heard that when you came in the game, not singing shit with Trey Songz, trying to get pussy
on the line.
and trying to sound like I don't come on, man.
Sleaze is on the line.
Please, man, this nigga's talking crazy,
Like,
Sleaze.
I don't like
He's
this.
talking crazy, Sleaze.
Please? Can you please pick up, please? Please, I'm begging you.
Let's go, Sleaze. Talk your shit, Sleaze.
Please pick up,
Listen,
please.
man. This album was perfect for the time we in hip hop, man.
Oh
Yeah.
God, here
You
we
got
go.
these little ass niggas running around here hyping up, doing pills, drinking lean, and all this shit. Don't y'all niggas got kids?
Yeah. But you know what? My kid is
kids
that's
listen to
that.
that shit.
My kids.
No funny shit. That's why I wanted to ask this question. My son not listening to this album. He 10. And my son don't really listen to the music now. So what impact does this album have talking to kids when kids ain't listening to it?
Well,
He talking to little.
They clearly listening
No,
to it,
bro.
but they're
not.
not accepting
No, they-
them.
I'm
I
gonna
don't- I don't-
tell y'all how big.
hearing something and listening to
Dizzy.
something is two different things.
Dizzy, do
I
you
would
know
just
how
throw that
big of
out there.
Dizzy? Do you know how big of a contradiction that is to ask for them to ask us? Don't you have kids, my nigga? When I was 10, my first album was DMX.
Thank you.
It's dark and hell is hot.
Yeah,
Do
niggas
you
ain't
think
listening
I
to
was
this
supposed to be
positive
listening
shit.
to that?
Yeah, man, y'all not being. I feel y'all not being realistic. I feel y'all not being realistic of the. He's not talking to kids. Kids ain't listening to this. What kid you know right now listening to positive music?
Okay.
Go ahead. Talk your shit, Sleaze. You right, Sleaze. Talk your shit.
Like I thought I was on here to talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Y'all rude as
niggas
hell.
what I was saying. I had to cut off Holla though, because he started off crazy, bro, and talking about kind of like Drake. I don't know where the fuck you got that from.
When he came in the
Sings about
game,
women that he
you
thought
won't
he
go
was
back to his
dating
first
because
couple
he hugged
hits.
them in the hallway in high school. Like, no, that's not what J. Cole was doing. I don't know where you got that from, sir. And I don't know how long you've been listening to J. Cole. Like, I don't know where you got that from. Nah, real shit though, real shit.
Sleaze, can I ask a question real quick, Sleaze?
It's deeper. We don't got time today, but I'm gonna let you know. We don't got time today.
Can I ask a question? Sleaze? Can I ask a question, Sleaze?
Yeah.
Does the warm up sound something like So Far Gone?
Of course.
No, not in my opinion.
Okay. All right, continue.
What about Friday Night Lights?
He even went so hard to try to get Trey Songz on the hook, tried to steal the successful shit.
Well,
and
you gotta you can also say,
come on.
I'm not gonna say he was trying to sound like anyone. I feel like he was trying to fit in with trying to get onto the mainstream, trying to get onto that, which he fooled the game.
Yo, he had the biggest cosign, bro. He had Jay-Z as a cosign.
He really didn't have the
Jay-Z tried to fight Drake.
What you mean? The nigga put on the album,
did not help him, bro.
Jay-Z knew what he was doing, man.
Jay-Z did not help him.
To try to dethrone Drake, and at the end of the day, it's still not working.
No, man, Jay-Z helped him. He helped him, bro. And the fact that you feel just because Jay-Z wasn't in.
Where did he help him?
He co-signed him, bro. That's all you need. Jay-Z had to be in that nigga videos. He had to make a million songs with that nigga. You seen what he did with me?
Co-sign every day, bro, and don't make.
But he got the Jay-Z co-sign, and not mad niggas get that, bro. And that's coming from the greatest in this fucking game, bro. We're talking about the richest in this game, bro. You don't need. He wanted Jay-Z to do all this fucking baby Lil Wayne shit. Yo, come with me to the club. No, nigga, go
No,
fucking
he
make your
did, bro.
music.
You just saying
Yes, he
random
did,
dumb
bro.
shit now,
You just
bro. Like,
so
alright, I'm not. You just
how
saying
did Jay Z not
adoration.
help him, bro? How did Jay Z not help him? He co-signed him. What do you mean?
He signed him. That was it. That's it. That's what he did. He signed him. That's it, bro.
He was Jack. He was
He
pumping
signed
J.
him.
Cole.
Bro,
He
you
Bro,
bro,
Wasn't
he the
bro,
future
but
of
did,
all of this. He was really
we
pumping
had
J.
J. Cole in
J.
the
Cole
loop, bro.
got
What
the.
you
Oh,
mean?
hold on,
It was
please.
wasn't
J.
Oh,
Cole who
please.
stepped away. What you mean?
J.
I don't
Cole got
understand.
the.
definitely
Yo,
wasn't
not.
J. Cole
Cole
first
wasn't
Nah,
album
Cole
was
on the
J. Cole
blueprint?
got the
I get cut
super.
off every time I get
One
into
at a
it.
time, one at a time, one at a time, fellas, one at a time.
Listen, man, when
One
J.
at a
Cole
time.
first came out, he was everywhere doing everything on everywhere. They pumped that corny. What's that first song he had that I hate?
Simba.
No, it was some. It was
If
like
I
a
could just
It
bring
was
Hold on, I'm
it
gonna think
Simba.
back
of it.
that I
The
was
shit where
trying
His
he.
to
first song
No,
was
no,
called
heard
Simba,
of a
bro.
good thing, then about to see you again. Oh my fucking
That was
god,
after.
that
That
was
was
so
that was
trash.
way
what
after.
Jay-Z
That
told
was
His
him
so
to
first
trash.
do,
They
actually.
his
milked
If
first
I
like
song was Simba, bro. When Jay-Z was on him, his first song was called Simba.
I
what you
could
mean
have
the video
swore.
when he
I
was
could have
walking through the
swore.
alleyway type
oh my
shit?
god.
Yeah, Simba. That's what the
Okay,
name of the song
that
was
was
called. It's called
fire.
Simba.
But that's
That's
when he
when
was in his
Jay-Z
Song
Drake
got
that
bag.
he
him
Still,
blew
in
up
he was in
from
his Drake
was
bag.
Workout Plan,
That's when
my
he was in his
nigga.
Drake
The
bag
first
still.
album.
Wasn't
That's
J
the
wasn't
song.
J
No,
Cole on the
bro. The
blueprint?
song that got
Wasn't J,
him was Simba, bro. That's what got
No,
him
wasn't
fired.
J,
That's what got
All
him.
right,
got him a
guys,
slight buzz. He got
guys.
signed in the
Hey,
first album he
hey,
did with
hey.
Jay-Z under Rock Nation with that fucking Workout Plan song. That's what made niggas really start listening to him.
True,
uh-huh.
true, true. Weren't
So
Oh,
what
Wasn't
with the
y'all
J Cole
top,
talking
on the
about?
blueprint?
That's when
with
he
the
Wasn't
cold
really
world style.
captured
Okay,
an
okay.
audience.
Even what you
What are
saying,
y'all
you
talking
trying to say
about?
the cold world? Jay-Z was pushing that, bro. The Sideline Story, his first album.
His
Jay-Z
first
was
album
pushing
was
that.
the only album he pushed like that.
And Born
But
Center,
wasn't
bro. What you
J.
mean?
Cole like
Born
that,
Sleeves?
bro.
Center too, bro.
Sleeves? Wasn't
Sleep.
J Cole on
J.
Blueprint 3?
Cole Sinner, bro, was the
Yes, he
joint with
had a
Trey
he
Songz
was?
was on that album,
Was on
bro.
Blueprint
yes, he
3 when
did.
niggas ain't know who he was.
He was on Blueprint 3. I remember that.
He was.
Guys,
He was.
Yeah, he had a
And
verse
then
on
he came
Blueprint
out.
3.
And then he came out with Born. And then he had the Gold Watch, the song Gold Watch with Jay-Z. What y'all saying?
Hold on. T, what
That
you got
was
to
on the
say?
same album, bro.
yo,
Like,
because I'm like,
The
y'all making
Gold Watch is on the
cut
same
T,
off,
album.
and I'm not gonna
T,
keep.
T, what's up?
Thank you. Okay, there's only like 10 minutes left.
I'm not gonna front. I'm off this anyway, because I mean I still didn't say the point of the whole purpose of me
That's
getting
why
it
I'm like,
because
you
it got
didn't
cut
let me
Oh,
off
my
talk.
fault.
45
Bro. My
times.
fault,
This
bro.
is the
My
worst
fault,
shit
bro. Go
ever.
ahead.
Like for real.
Go ahead, bro. It be music, bro. Niggas be wanting to argue with music. That's the passion. That's where it come from.
I get it, but you gotta let a nigga get the point that he trying to make out first to argue. How you gonna argue something if you don't even know the point that I'm
Bro, how
trying
many
to make?
times you want me to tell you sorry, bro?
Right.
I'm about to
Okay,
roll you up right now, nigga. You want to fight?
go ahead, Sleaze. Go ahead, Sleaze. Go ahead, Sleaze. Go ahead, Sleaze.
Nah. All I'm saying is J. Cole did what he wanted to do, which was capture a proper audience that's gonna listen to his music, which is why he did that Workout Plan song. Jay-Z told him he needs something to capture a real audience. After he did that, if you notice, he slowly started going into this. I'm producing all of my own music. I'm
That's
not
true.
following trends, and I'm not putting a bunch of random people on features just to sell records. If you
That's true.
notice that.
That's true.
And
I
that's
agree.
why he is the way he is. He doesn't care about trends. He doesn't care about following the next thing that's hot to make himself hot. He doesn't care. He did what he wanted to do, bro, which was what he did with the first album. Was
Can I
capture a good
can I
audience,
counter that?
Hold on.
Can
Can
I
I
counter?
add
a
something?
still
Hold
a
on.
fan base from a bunch of people, which he
Mhm.
did. And
Okay.
that's how he built himself up to ways. And not for nothing, y'all keep saying he's not this big artist. This nigga sold a platinum. He has a platinum album with no features, with no
Nah,
I never said
promotion
that.
towards
I
the
never
nobody
said
album.
said
that.
that.
It
He's an
dropped.
artist. He's a
I
big
never
artist.
said that.
The album
He's a
just
big artist.
dropped. It just dropped. No promo for the album at all, bro. He just dropped it. And it went platinum. A lot of these shitty ass artists can't even sell a gold fucking record
That's
because
true.
they're making a bunch of party songs for you to dance to for the moment, for you to forget about it tomorrow. You're not gonna care.
Which
After
he
6 months.
addresses in the last song of the album. And may I
Exactly.
add something if that's okay, Sleaze? I don't want to cut into you.
Yeah,
but I do
that's
wanna-
all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's enough for me because we ain't got.
Okay. But I do want to add on to what Sleaze says. I want to know, have you guys noticed, like, when Obama was president, a lot of these rappers
Oh shit.
went to go speak to Obama, right? They paid for it. This is the only time in history where they were able to speak to the president who looks like them How do you think that conversation went? You know, after that conversation with Obama, a lot of these artists' music changed. If you hadn't noticed, all of
Do
them.
you want an honest answer to that, or is that was just like a statement?
Um, I don't want an answer. I'm just like think
Okay.
about that. Think about that moment. If you really love music, think about and there's a date to when they all met Obama. If you follow all of their music tracks after that, you'll notice that the things they used to talk about, the things they did changed.
Can
All
I'm
of them.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have to respond to this, T. I'm sorry. Like, this is like, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but like, what does that mean? Because Obama didn't do shit.
That's your
We want to
opinion.
keep.
That's your
He
opinion. At the end
did.
of the day, we don't know
He
what
didn't.
conversation they had in there. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying I don't just think you could keep everybody could keep whatever opinion they have on to themselves. I just want to say keep that as a thought. Because at the end of the day, I can't imagine what kind of conversation you're gonna have with the president of the United States and someone who is you, like a black person. I can't imagine what that conversation is. If they ask questions that you're about to say right now, and he gave them an honest answer. I don't know what happened in that room. All I know is that after that happened, a lot of their music changed, a lot of their tracks, and a lot of their vision changed. You don't have to, you don't agree with me, disagree with me, do what you like, but I would like for you to take the time to just look at that time period between all these, or find out the artists that went to go see him, and find out if anything changed in their career. You do that by yourself. Then you could come. If you want to talk to me about it in private, we can. But just that's all I'm asking, to do that. But I don't want to debate that. One, there's not enough time for that. Two, it's really up to whatever you guys want to think about it. I just wanted to put that out there.
No. I also have another question for y'all concerning J. Cole. Now, y'all say that J. Cole doesn't follow trends, correct? This is correct, right? Is it safe to say that he doesn't set trends either?
Nah, I disagree with that.
I
He does
disagree
set
with that
trends.
too.
He
Fact.
does set trends. He
Let
does
me
set
say
trends.
He
something.
said,
He don't.
what,
He really
what
don't.
trends does
Can
he
I say
set?
something to that?
Well,
I just want to know.
he's one of the first artists
That was a
to,
good one,
well,
Ad. That's a good one,
first
Ad.
off,
That was a good one.
he's the only
I
artist to
like that
go
one
platinum
too.
with no features on. Well, that's a trend in itself.
I
That's
don't.
been done
That's
Nah, it's
before.
not a trend because
that's
nobody
definitely been
follows
done
it.
That's the
before. That's definitely been done
Hold
Well,
on.
before.
not
Please
in his
elaborate.
era. No, in his era, no. The only time it was done before was in '94 with Nas. Y'all niggas is not gonna sit here and be like, oh well, niggas
Hold
did it
on, hold
last
on.
week. No, it's not true. It's
I'm
not
gonna
true.
say something perfect to what
J
Ad just
Cole.
said.
Hold on. I want to hear
He
Sleaze.
he's a trendsetter, but it's called being an unpopular trendsetter, bro. Like everyone, the masses isn't gonna follow what J. Cole is doing because they see that everyone they're brainwashed. They want to be a part of the brainwash shit, bro. That's where the extra, yo, I'm gonna get 1 million views over here and I'm gonna go over here and then they're gonna watch me over here. They want to be popular. You feel me? J. Cole is not as popular because he doesn't do what everyone does. If you notice that, that's always, you feel me?
It's always been him.
The popularity shit always plays a part. Even in the battle rap world, niggas say that. Oh, them niggas ain't cheer for my shit because I don't interact with niggas. I don't fuck with them and I don't follow and do what they do. So niggas ain't gonna fuck with me the same. Like it's the same shit. You feel me? He's just the trends that he aimed for. He doesn't aim for a trend, but his shit is unpopular, is what I'm saying. Like it's not, niggas ain't gonna jump up to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But
I also
that
feel
still
like J.
that still
Cole's
doesn't
albums
answer.
didn't age well. Like I think
That
this is
still
one of those albums that when time passes, we're gonna see if what he was saying really had a lot, like meant a lot, or it didn't. Like that's another reason why I'm not really crazy about debating it too hard, because albums like these show itself when the time comes.
Right.
I'm just curious to hear the trend. I didn't hear not one trend that he set. Not one. Not
Well,
one.
just going to yeah, he does set trends though, bro. He sets trends. He's
Give me
just like
one.
one of. I don't. You
Give
know
me
what?
one.
Being
Give me
himself,
one.
bro, and not
Being himself is a trend,
What
bro.
the
that is a
hell?
trend in
That
Being
ain't no
itself,
yourself is a
bro.
trend.
trend, man. It
Not
is.
being
It
like
is though.
everyone else
Yes,
is a
it
That's
trend,
not a
Yo,
is.
bro.
trend.
being
Not
yourself is
copying
a
the same
trend, my nigga.
people
I
all
It
the
don't
is a
know.
time.
I don't know.
trend.
That's a trend, my nigga. With so many
Being
people copying
yourself.
other people, my nigga, nah, that's a trend.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question because it's about to be over. Now we can all agree that Jay-Z is a trendsetter, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But he also kills trends.
But right.
Yes.
Now,
Very popular.
very, very popular as far as setting trends. Are we saying that J. Cole can set trends to the point that Jay-Z can set trends?
No, because they're two different people.
No,
But
but
there's two different
two
people,
different
two different
people,
ages,
and
and
Yeah, you can't.
like
Yeah, you
you
can't.
can't
took
do
two
that.
different
Now-
routes completely.
Them niggas
Now-
don't, and to be
Now-
honest, they don't even try to set trends the same way.
Nope.
Now,
Oh.
now we can all agree that Jay-Z is himself, correct? Have we
Yeah,
ever
of course.
used him being himself as a trend? Never.
Yes. Yes.
Never.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes,
Why would
nigga, what do you mean?
Never
What do you
said that
mean?
about.
Yo,
The
Jay Z
fitted-
will tell you
the
himself.
shirts,
I set trends because of myself, my nigga. Like he
the
knows.
throwback.
Yo,
Or what I'm
yeah.
saying, what I'm saying
Yes,
is
yes.
we've never
Yes.
said this is a trend because he's himself. Like
Yes,
we've never
we
said
have,
that.
my
Yes,
nigga.
we did.
Yes, we
Oh, he
have.
from
That's not
Philly. He
true.
from
That's not
Philly. He
true.
from Philly.
That's not true, bro.
He
That's
from
not
Philly.
true. When Jay Z retired, they gave him a pass because he was being himself. Nobody else was doing it at his level. They was like, cool, that's fine. When he was coming out with
When
his
he was
clothes,
rocking button ups, when he had people
and
rocking
he
button
set
ups, that was
trends. He
trend.
was letting niggas doing
Right.
that because he
Right.
was older. Like he had niggas 21 saying fuck Tim's, fuck baggy jeans. I'm gonna go wear all black and a button up because
That's a
he was
fact.
doing it. He was being
Because
a 38-year-old
now look,
man.
now
Nah,
look,
bro, listen, bro. He was being a
that's a fact.
38-year-old man, and younger people wanted to identify with that. He was
Right.
being himself. He didn't tell you.
but just because he's being himself, nobody was like, "Yo, all right, we're gonna follow being ourselves." Like, no,
Nah,
they
bro.
followed.
Nah, bro. I was just answering
You
the
want to
question.
be
We have
like
1 minute
Jay-Z.
left. We have 1 minute
Yeah,
left.
they wanted to be like Jay-Z. It
Yeah,
wasn't no
Which is Jay-Z being himself.
Yeah, but they wanted to follow what he wore, what he did. They didn't want to follow.
Jay-Z. That's not.
But they
That's
didn't want
not.
to follow. But look,
I hear
what
your
I'm saying is,
argument. But I hear your argument, but
We
you're not
have
like.
1
Nigga, that's the
minute left.
definition of the trend. Like that's what
No.
trending is. Like they
I
follow you
get
after
what.
you did something. They, you know what I'm saying? They're following.
Yeah, and everybody followed it. But what I'm saying is, they're not saying, "Yo, all right, I'm gonna follow this trend of being myself." No, I'm gonna follow this trend of being like him. That's what I'm saying. So
But
being a
he set
trendsetter
the
is
trend by being himself.
right.
Right,
So
bro.
what
You don't
trend
think
did
Tyler
J.
the
Cole set?
Creator and people like Chance the Rap, like those, you think they would have just been openly like taken in
All of
like
them
that?
listen
I
to J.
think
Cole
I
too.
think Jay-Z is the wrong nigga that you trying to use for this argument, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably. I
Like, I
don't
get what
know
you're
a
saying,
trend.
but
I don't know a trend that J. Cole set. Period. Not one. And I don't feel like
copycatting like John.
yo.
Oh my God.
Look at here,
Anyway,
man.
it's 12 o'clock, like right now. So
It is 12 o'clock.
thanks for listening, everyone.
We had a heated show today, man. It's a heated show today, man. Shout out to Sleeves, shout out to Holla, shout out to Ab, shout out to TY, shout out to my nigga Menace, man. Hollywood in the morning.
Go
We
watch
fucking
Trey
mean,
30
man.
versus TY. Go watch Trey 30 versus
Y'all
TY.
ain't even getting a chance for
Absolutely.
me to hate on my battles, but y'all know how it go. I'm gonna just go stupid next week.
Facts.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. Get it. Fuck a mom and a dad hat. She got dick, I got pussy. I don't see what she mad at. She ain't shit if I ain't had that. Her she born in like 9 to 5, man. I wear out like an Air Max. Better watch you staring at. I can point 8 like sales tax. Fuck your baby mother bed back. Side nigga on a contract. We ain't friends, we beyond that. Don't weigh it up when the scales crack. Putting pressure on me. Who you testing, homie? Got the weapon on me, need a fall back. If we shootin', never hear about him. I could go and pull a man out him. Make a nigga put his hands in the air. Little jail like he hand gliding. Fuck a bitch on the air mat. Fell asleep watching Mad Max. I need 30 racks, that's a major fact. Listen, my ego demand that. They thinking like how we command that. My cup with a deuce, they began that. Your bitch wanna fuck for his Xanax. I think she'll be fucking my man next. Basically, I'm just saying that we not with playing, so just understand that. Your family getting saran wrapped. If I gotta do it, I'ma blame that. But I be moving like I play for Houston, got a rocket on me, it's a bear trap. All my niggas say they riding for me, so if 30 pillin', it's a relapse. If I said it to you, then I'm sticking by it, nigga, even if I didn't mean that. Press me 30 where the jeans at. I ain't saying that I'm gangsta homie, but I like it on me if I need that. We ain't been looking for feedback. I doubt that my company need that. How we hit him like a Peter roll. Girl, the basis is to need to know, cause we wasn't going down the easy road. Hit my plug and told him needed 3 to go. Said he caught a body about a week ago. Murder dreams on the Medellin. How could I ask for a better team? Got the date and then we set him free. Been producing like I'm Ella Reed. If I send a shot, then what you telling me? Only nigga ducking is Keanu Reeves. You will get the medal like an honoree. No remorse and no apologies.